says in Surah Al-Kahf, verses 23 to 24. He says, وَلَا تَقُولَنَّ لِشَيْءٍ إِنِّي فَاعِلٌ ذَلِكَ غَدًا. He says, do not say about anything that I'm going to do that tomorrow. So you should just say, if you plan on doing something tomorrow, you don't just say, I'm going to do that tomorrow. إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ. Without adding, except that Allah allows it, or except that Allah wills it. So this verse talks about the concept of saying, Insha'Allah, before you make a statement about something. And this idea of saying Insha'Allah is very important for Muslims. But it's important for us to understand what is Insha'Allah and what is not Insha'Allah. Because a lot of people have a misunderstanding about Insha'Allah, or a misusage about Insha'Allah. But sometimes you will go to a Muslim and they say, hey, can you make it for this dinner party? We have free food. They say, I'll be there. And you say somebody else, hey, can you help me with this project? We're having something at the masjid. Inshallah. And one of them means yes and one of them means no. There's a inshallah no. See, the inshallah no is the problem. Because when somebody uses the word inshallah and it primarily means no, they've actually taken away the meaning and the power and the purpose behind inshallah. So you have to be careful about that, because we need to make sure that when we say inshallah, we have a meaning and understanding of what it means. What it means is, what it's supposed to mean is that you say, I am planning and intending and am going to make my absolute best effort to do something in my capacity if Allah wills and allows me to achieve that thing. Because if Allah decides to stop me from doing that thing, I have no power to be able to do anything of my own accord. But it doesn't mean the opposite. It doesn't mean, it's not supposed to be used in the context of, I'm not going to make any effort and I have no intention to do anything unless Allah comes and somehow forces me to go and do that absolute thing that I don't want to do in the first place. So this idea of inshallah, we use a statement very quickly without thinking. And it's important for us to kind of stop, pause for a moment, slow down and think, what does it mean? Think what is the right way to use it, number one. And number two, what does it mean? It means we have no independent ability to do anything if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to override our will and our ability to do that thing. And this is very important in this day and age, because we are independent. We feel like we're independent and we're in control of our own destiny and in control of our own lives. And if we put our minds to something, we can do it. That's generally a good mentality to have, rather than, I can't do it, it's too hard for me. Sometimes we need the mentality of, we need to put in a lot of effort. We need to work harder. But the insha'Allah, if Allah wills or allows me to do that, is what differentiates the self-help genre of non-Muslims and the self-help genre of people who are motivating themselves to do something, but they're looking at it from an Islamic worldview. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us implement this in our lives. Ameen. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum.